The High Court today heard three public interest litigations related with COVID situation in the state of Goa. And the main point of the order, I would say, or direction, I would say, is that High Court has directed Goa government to ensure that after 10th May, no persons comes without COVID negative certificate in the state. The High Court has further said that if somebody enters or comes at the entry point without COVID negative certificate, then Goa government has to ensure that there should be the COVID test at the entry point. But after this direction, when the hearing was going on, Goa government contended that if everybody has to get tested at the entry point, then there will be the logistic problem, because every entry point there has to be provision of RT-PCR or antigen test. So there was some confusion regarding that, and Goa government contended that there will be a lot of problem that people have to be waiting at the entry point. But High Court said that in other states there is such provision, so why not it can be in Goa? So finally, High Court did not say that which type of test, either it should be RT-PCR or antigen test at the entry point. The High Court has simply directed Goa government to ensure that nobody comes without COVID negative certificate in the state after 10th May. Other directions are there, in which High Court has further directed that there should be one website which clearly reflects information in the real time, that how many beds are available in the hospitals across Goa. All hospitals, there should be information that how many beds are there, how many ventilators are available there, what is the status of the essential medicines for the critical COVID patients, and the oxygen availability of the oxygen. So this information has to reflect on the website in real time. So Goa government has agreed upon this, and I hope that such website comes into effect very soon. Other direction of the High Court is that there are cases of violence against the medical staff, medical personnel. So High Court has strictly said Goa government to ensure or provide police protection to all the medical staff, to ensure the safety of medical staff. And High Court has observed that any person who is attacking any medical personnel, medical staff, then he will be or she will be dealt with the iron hand. So this is the clear message of the High Court. And High Court has also asked central government to reply that whether there is some patient admission SOP on the basis of which, because Supreme Court has given such direction, so that will be applicable to all the states. So on next date of hearing, which is 11th May, central government has to file one affidavit explaining that is there any SOP regarding the patient's admission in the hospital. The High Court has also given direction to the state government, Goa government, that they have to also file affidavit explaining that what has happened or what is the status of 200 ventilators which was given assurance by the Goa government in March 2020 in one affidavit in another matter, in which Goa government has said that they will purchase 200 ventilators. So High Court has asked to give a status of that 200 ventilators. Another point is that Supreme Court has given direction to all the states to store the oxygen, the buffer stock of the oxygen. So High Court has asked that what is the progress of that direction of the Supreme Court, and what Goa government is doing to store buffer stock of the oxygen. So all these directions and affidavit has to be filed by next date of hearing, which is 11th May.